Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome to the live watch along. Wolves at home in what is surely a must-win game. We're about 8 minutes away from kick-off. Keg, how we doing, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Doing well. Just saying, we're just fucking sick of these late kickoffs. Like, these late times are a bit stinky. But even worse for you out in Dubai at midnight, innit?
Big stink. Big stink. It's like, I'm sick of them. Every single game seems to be an 8 o'clock kickoff. Well, for me, 4 hours ahead is midnight. Every single, even next month, apart from West Brom next Sunday, I think every game's going to be like midnight for me. Really stinks. Right? It's not ideal, especially when we're this shit. It doesn't make it any better, does it?
I didn't want to be staying up this late.
Back in the day, if you're going to watch Ginola or something, you're going to watch a good entertaining game, you get excited for it all day. You'd be buzzing. You think, I can't wait till midnight. Now I'm dreading midnight, right? But might be asleep by half time, mate. We're getting beat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wouldn't blame you.
Get your comments in. How you are feeling today? How you are feeling ahead of the Wolves game, because it is a massive game, like absolutely massive. And I've just seen the result there as well. Albion, Big Sam's West Brom picked up a huge 3 points earlier the other day, didn't they, against Brighton? I heard it was a bit of a controversial one. Like, Brighton should have been having penalties and that, but what a result for West Brom, and it gives them fighting chance, doesn't it?
It was. I wasn't really too sure how the league stood in terms of points for those in and around, because I know, like, obviously Brighton still aren't safe. They're still in a relegation battle, the same as what we are. So before the game, I didn't really know who I wanted to win for our benefit, but looking at the table, it's actually probably a good thing, just as long as they don't gain momentum. Like, you don't want them to pick up points, but Brighton's only 1 point ahead of what we are, so they could be our escape out of the relegation zone. So it's good that Brighton aren't winning. And yeah, like, I think where are the West Brom still like 10, 11 points behind, even with those 3 points that they've picked up today. So I'm not too concerned about West Brom winning, as long as they don't continue to win. That's the main thing. Like, I think Fulham are the main rivals, but as long as the ones slightly ahead, like Brighton and Burnley, aren't picking up points, then I'm okay with West Brom getting a win here and there.
It is going to take a big win for West Brom to get things going, like a big run. But obviously they'll fancy it now with playing us next week. They couldn't have asked for a better fixture, really.
Yeah, I know. That's the must win. I'll take a point here against Wolves if we beat West Brom next week, but obviously there's no guarantees. You cannot rely on that kind of logic. But if that's going to be the outcome, I'll take a point here any day. And
as Jake is saying there in the comments, if we lose tonight, Fulham beat Palace tomorrow. I'm not even sure what time that one's on. I think is it the early kickoff?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the later one. I can't remember. I'll have a look.
I think it's one of the early ones. I think it's about 4 or 5 o'clock for me over here. So it's probably about 12 your time.
Oh yeah, it is. Midday kickoff on BBC.
BBC, is it? Oh, so like Jake says, Fulham win tomorrow. We fail to win tonight. Bottom three for the side that is in no trouble, according to the journalists, for all this time along, and we're in no danger. And Brucey's doing a good job. Well. We could be, even in February, it could still be technically February, the last day of February tomorrow, and we could be in the bottom 3 if we don't win tonight. That's how stinky and squeaky it is getting at the minute.
That's why, like, I know, like, each 3 points is obviously crucial. Like, when you're in a relegation zone, you need to start picking up points. Sometimes 1 point isn't good enough. You need the 3. But like, as long as we pick up a point today, we're going to be clear of that relegation zone come the weekend. Maybe only by 1 point, but that's why next week I'm proper looking over my shoulder at for West Brom. Like, that's the game I'm shitting my pants at, because if we lose this one and West Brom, I do not fancy our chances in staying up.
It is. You've got to think it's a massive 7 days for Newcastle. This, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, 4 points in the next 2 games, I'll be happy with, because it's going to keep out of the relegation zone for now, and we've still got. I think we've still got Burnley and Brighton to play, and the last 2 games against Sheffield and Fulham. Like, that's points to be had, as long as you can just pick up 1 point here, 3 points there. Like, the last 2 games of the season, these next 2 games, we need to get points. Like, no doubt about it. Like, if we lose this one, we're going to end up in the relegation zone come tomorrow afternoon. So
I genuinely think Fulham are going to beat Palace tomorrow. To be honest with you, I do.
They're in good form. They're looking really good.
But then again, because they'll be looking at that game tomorrow, thinking we need to get 3 points, because after that they start playing a few of the big boys, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be an interesting one come tomorrow night. See where we are. But I don't even want to think about Fulham, right? I think Fulham are going to win tomorrow. Less of Fulham, focus on ourselves tonight, get 3 points. And we don't need to think about Fulham. We don't even need to watch the Fulham Palace game so much tomorrow if we win tonight. And that's got to be the main focus. Do your own job.
Yeah,
and you've
I
seen
hate
all
the
the
thought
players
of looking over our shoulder, like focusing on other people's results, relying on 3 worst teams. I hate that logic. I cannot stand it. Do our job. Stay up on our own terms, not just because of just 3 worst teams. Like, that's not what fucking share about. Like, oh, congratulations, you've survived, but you're fucking shit. Like, there's just been 3 shitter teams. Like, that's not to cheer about. Like, do our job first. But we are looking behind them. That's the point where we're at now. We are looking over our shoulders. We are concerned about Fulham and West Brom. It shouldn't be like that.
And it's Fulham who would be looking at us because we're ahead of them. They'll be watching this game tonight so closely. Whereas we should just be like, right, lads, we win tonight. Don't really need to watch tomorrow's game that much because we'll know we'll still be out the relegation zone. But if we lose tonight, that's when the focus goes to Fulham v Palace. That's when we are hoping for the teams to do a favour. Don't rely on teams to do you a favour.
No.
Go out there and get the 3 points tonight. We're at home. We're against the Wolves side who, okay, they have picked up a bit of form lately. They're having a horrendous season though. They're missing the star man in Raul Jimenez. Obviously, hopefully he gets back to playing football against after that horrific injury. But tonight they're missing him. And, they've been playing a lot of games lately, a lot more pace, a lot more energy. So it's a chance for us to get 3 points tonight. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about Fulham. I don't want to hear about Wolves. I don't want to hear about anywhere else. I want to hear about us and us getting the job done. Because you've seen the players come out this week. Bruce as usual, Shelby, Willock, a few others, Jamal Lascelles, the captain, all come out saying, oh, we're confident we're going to stay up. We know we've got it in. We've got some games coming up that we should win. But I want less of the fucking talking and I want more of the action. And I want to see it now. I want to see it now when we're about a minute away from kick-off. Yeah. So we should go through the team news, to be fair. And there's not much to chat about, in all honesty, because there's only one change from the game last week. And that is obviously Martin Dubravka coming in for Carl Dollar, who we've been kind of initiating it for a while. Obviously, nothing against Dollar. Didn't want to see him dropped in terms of his performance, but I just think where we are at the minute, it's a wise move to finally bring back Dubravka, do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I didn't, Dollar hasn't deserved dropped. I don't feel like he's lost his place. Like, he's been our hero this season. If it wasn't for his heroics and Callum Wilson scoring at the other end, we'd be in that bottom 3 without a shadow of a doubt. We'd probably already be fucking relegated by now if it wasn't for them two. But Dubravka has got more experience. He is that level above. He struggled to get that first team place, which wasn't guaranteed. Last season, you would have said it was guaranteed. But now this season, Darlow's completely earned his stripes. But we're in a huge relegation battle now. Dubravka is that little level better. He's more confident in dealing with things. They're both great shot stoppers, but I just think Dubravka's got more command. He's just a bit more like captain material. Like, he's vocal, organizes his line, and he just is that level more experienced than what we need. Because earlier in the season, it was all right. Darlow was doing his job fantastically, but now it's proper squeaky bum time now from now until the end of the season. And Dubravka could be the crucial point.
And everyone in the comments I see when we first started the live watch along was obviously talking about Joe Linton starting again tonight. I see just seeing Traore whack the baby oil on there. The actual beast that he is whacking down, so players can't pull him down. He's got the most dribbles so far this season, successful dribbles, 91. He's going to be a big threat tonight. We'll get into that in a minute. But
fullbacks.
Joe Linton playing tonight. Keg, still no Fraser and St. Maximin playing together. Still no Andy Carroll and Dwight Gale, who was given the first chance when Wilson first got injured away at Chelsea. Sits on the sidelines again. Same bench as last week, obviously swapping Darlow and Dubravka.
What's looking at? What's going on? I don't understand. Like Joe Linton works hard and blah blah blah. You can fucking say whatever you want about Joe Linton as much as you like, but I thought he did all right, to be fair, against Man United in the opening few minutes. I think him and Almiron were linking up quite well. They were at least attacking. They had some intent, but it is just that final quality. Like, he's not going to create many goals. He's not going to score goals, certainly, but just Fraser is just so much better. And I honestly don't know what he's got to do to get in the team. Like Bruce said it a few weeks ago, like, I want him and Smacksman play together. They can have for the last 4 or 5 games. Why is he not getting a game? I don't understand. Like, you'll bring him on later on, probably force Smacksman. Like, that's the way he usually does things. He replaces one for the other. Like, what's going on, man?
You'll put 2 or 3 class crosses in and all. make a difference straight away. We'll be like, oh, I could have done laughing me off. Kick off in the way. That's it. Yeah. Spark.
Big game. I'm a little bit shit in this, but come full time, if we get 3 points, I'll be absolutely over the moon.
That's all that matters. Like,
Mike Dean in the middle of the park in the purple.
Mike Dean Saturday takeaway live. I just hope not, because he's had that little time off, and he had a couple of horror shows before that, a couple of dodgy decisions.
This is his first game back?
This is a relegation, but I think so.
Was he in last week?
Maybe in the last week, actually. But I was in the headlines a lot the last month. So seriously, mate, this, like, your decisions tonight could cost us going down in the long haul. So just didn't be a cunt. Didn't be try and be stealing the show.
I know.
Can't be dealing with it, man. But you can win early free kick, yeah? So more of this, please, Mike.
Just keep blowing that whistle, Mike.
We just didn't like people called Mike, though, do we?
Oh, no. Unless you're Williamson.
Mike Williamson. Or the boys are forward, yeah, Lascelles. Clark at the back post. Oh, Miggy plays a short one. Shelby. Thinks it forward, Lascelles. Anyone there? Not a bad idea, but anyone on the end of it. What minute are you on, by the way?
I'm a little bit ahead. I'm on 1:36.
Nah, it's not bad. I'm about 8 seconds behind us, right? Shout out Diego, thanks for that. Everyone, if you could smash the subscribe button as well while you're here, because we're on that road to 10k, baby. Trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, so smash the subscribe button while you're
here. Not too far off. Oh, it was like 160 to go, I think, last time I checked. I don't know if we've gotten many more since then.
Shout out Marshy in the cut. Hope you're well, mate.
Marshy.
Renty and kick off keg. Like it.
That's the one. Less than 150 off. Oh, Matthew Burke streams even worse than yours, aren't he?
I feel for you, Matthew. My stream hasn't kicked off yet. I'm on like 2 minutes 50. Yeah, like. Exactly, boys and girls. It's not hard just to hit that thumbs up. So hit it welly here. Thank you very much.
I don't know what Wolves are doing with this goal kick, like.
I just caught a bit of the Leeds Villa game there, and Villa were doing it now. Conser was taking the goal kicks for them. I was like, why is that happening?
That's like a Sunday league, isn't it? When you just got the big burly centre back who's just better at kicking the ball than the goalkeeper who can't actually play football.
John Joe's birthday of the day, 29. Let's hope he doesn't play like he's fucking 59 like he normally does. Bit more mobile in the middle of the park, please, John Joe.
Hopefully he sees him. Hopefully he loses his invisibility cloak.
I couldn't believe his comments. Like when he was coming out and he was saying, like, he used to obviously put up back in Bruce, which you can kind of believe in a way. But then he was saying how, like, I wouldn't want to play for Bielsa. It leads me, like, too much running, pointless.
Shelby said that. No, I didn't say that.
Did you not say that? You'll have to Google it. Unbelievable.
Too much running. That's a little bit what you do in football, like, to be honest. It's like saying, like, oh, I like boxing, but I just don't like punching.
It's like stacking the shelves at Tesco at midnight. I didn't mean picking up the £9 hour, but I didn't be putting these things on the shelves. Like, it's not what I signed up for. It's like,
fucking hell, man.
Centre mid, Shelby. You're meant to be moving around.
Yeah, that's what you do in football, playing centre mid.
It shows how that's why Shelby probably likes Bruce, because they're just old school, old school.
I feel like Brucey would probably just not say else, like, and like in training, like, go on, John Joe, get your legs running, son. And he's just like, nah, I can't be asked today, Bruce. He's like, tired, son. Don't worry about it.
Shelby with the free kick, yeah, like 5 minutes in, plays a short one. Willock.
Hayden.
Oh, header on Toggy. Should do better there, you know. Should definitely do better there, Isaac Hayden.
He's not really the one you wanted to land to, like, to be fair, is he? But definitely should have done more than that.
Gets it on target with a free header from that range. Ooh, big chance for Newcastle early on. It's also Callum Wilson's birthday today, which is
it is.
Everyone who was on the pitch to try and get a birthday goal.
Hopefully he's not too far away. Brucey says he's only 3-4 weeks away from returning.
3-4 weeks from getting rushed back, I reckon. Like,
I definitely 100%.
I mean, I'm pressing to keep my forces in a mistake through it in Newcastle. That's what I like to see. Aye, so we mentioned our team. If we look at Wolves' team, and I think obviously the clear and obvious one. Oh, Dubravka gives it away there. Straight to, good job, you give it away now. Straight back to us. But their main threat obviously being the wingers, and coming at Kraft and Lewis is the one that makes me a bit nervous for tonight, to be honest.
Definitely.
Like the Neto and Traore at Kraft and Lewis.
I'm a big fan of Neto. Like, he's a really good player.
He is, man. Like, I watched the preview he did with Matt Cooper as well from Talking Wolves. And he was big enough saying he'll be playing for Barcelona soon.
I didn't actually realise until Matt said that he's only 20. I didn't realise he was that young.
Neither did I until he said that. Nah. Looks like they got a bargain in Ireland about, what was he, 16 million or something?
No, I can't remember. I think that's what Matt said. I didn't actually realise it was that much. Like, I thought he was just like a proper nobody, just came in from nowhere. But 16 million for someone who was only just turned 20. Like, how long has he been there? They must have signed him as an 18-year-old or something, 18, 19 for 16 million. It's quite a bit, to be fair.
It is.
But like you say, the player he is now, like 16 million looks like absolutely not for the player that he is. Like at only 20 years old, being as good as he is now, like maybe he could play for Barcelona, maybe not soon, but 2, 3, 4 years, why not?
To be fair, the way Barcelona declining, he probably play for next year.
I know. That proper lift in Barcelona.
Starman when Messi leaves.
Straight swap. Neto for Messi.
Neto 10. Julian Hunt gives it away. Kraft's offside. It's been all awesome in the opening 10 minutes, like.
It has, like, all the possession. That Podence is out and all. I like him. He's a good player.
He was looking good before he got injured, like. That William Hosey, who's up front for Wolves, like, he was linked with the move to the Premier League for years. Newcastle a couple of times.
Didn't you sign him on a FIFA career a couple of years ago?
I think I did.
I think I remember. Like, I didn't actually really know who he was up until then, to be fair. Like,
I signed him on a FIFA career mode. He was alright for me, I think. Like,
where did he come from? Sociedad, isn't it?
Aye.
Is it a loan?
I think it's just a loan for now. I don't think he scored in the Premier League yet, like, so we all know what that means. He's going to score tonight. That's what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Judy. Thank you very much, Judy, for that. Appreciate it. That looks like Brucey is going for it again. Didn't cry just yet. I mean, the tears might come soon. But no, the same as usual. The 4-3-3 so far. We're controlling the game. All Newcastle in possession, really. Fullback's getting forward again here, Lewis. St. Maximin.
Well
Just
done.
need to create some more clear-cut chances, really. Hayden had one headed straight at the keeper. It's been a good start, though. Lively start from Newcastle.
Well, I've been looking good, to be fair. Like, just decent on the ball in possession. Passing's been alright. Just obviously not breaking the final third yet.
Tiny footwork by Willock. Now it's out the craft. Joey's got some space at the front post.
Go on.
Picks it up. Turn. Gives it back. Crosses it. Willock's there. Oh, out of the way.
No, we just haven't got enough aerial threat going forward.
No. Go on, Saint lad. Oh. Oh.
Got enjoy. %76% possession so far.
Oh, flying.
Smashing it. Just need to make that count, though. It's no good having 76% possession but losing 1-0.
Totally see that happening, I know. I think I said before the game, prediction would be, is Almiron on side there? I haven't played it yet.
That's a hell of a ball by Shelby now.
He's hit the
Off
post.
the post. Beans on
Is
toast.
he offside anyway?
I think he was on,
Nah.
you know.
Still on, you know.
No.
Oh, Miggy.
That's
He's
a
on there,
chance
ain't he?
that, you know. I thought that was going to rustle the back of the net there. I thought he'd done that. That's a
I didn't want to
massive
celebrate
chance.
because of the bullshit
I know.
VAR offside rule. Oh, Almiron. Great ball over the top. He's unlucky, to be fair. He bends it nicely in the bottom corner off the post. Should score. Oh, two big chances in the opening 12 minutes there.
And
Hayden with a header straight at the keeper, and Almiron hits the post.
that was massive. That though was finally a good ball by Shelby.
Good run by Almiron. Just kept yourself on side. Oh, fucking hell. I would have loved that. They went in just to ease the nerves a little bit. Like,
when the ref didn't, the lino didn't put his flag up, I was thinking, fucking hell, he's actually getting a score here. Unlucky, just keep it up, keep playing. It's alright. Bit more of that, please.
He has Wolves coming up the other end, though. Clark.
Good foot in.
Is Fernandez still not on the bench tonight?
Nah, no Fernandez yet.
Every week, Brucey's like, he'll be back this week.
And he doesn't even does he? He pretty just gets people like whispering in his ear again, Fernandez might be Irish, but then he's definitely not. I got Sean on the bench tonight, named Matty.
Named Matty, you're getting out of this, man. Why did we even deny him of a loan move?
And it's ridiculous.
If he's not gonna play, it's not like we're in the League Cup and the FA Cup and fight on all fronts and that. You know what I mean? If you're not even going to get a player on the bench, he could have been at Watford, playing week in, week out in the Championship, pushing for promotion, getting valuable experience. You know, he's just sitting at home watching us, I think.
I might as well fucking get him on. We'll try and get him on the stream next week.
I sent him a Snapchat, get him on half time.
Like, from when we knew we were going to bring Willock in, why didn't we try and like push him out? Like, go get some loan experience, like go and get some games in the Championship.
He was linked with like Derby County and Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Watford who are playing high up the league. We've got some big players there still.
I think Redden were after him, and now maybe it's like there was a few teams after him. Like literally from when we knew we were going to get Willock in, like, and that was like late on on deadline day. We should have just said to him, like, mate, just get yourself out, like go get some games.
Saying that nearly 2-year deal.
I know.
He's barely played. Strange decisions at this club, man.
I know.
Go on, Saint lad. He should have kept on going. Sally gives that right arm here on. These look back post. Joey. Keeper's calling for a foul.
Mike Dean's waving on. Well done, Mike Dean. Like to say that. Like to say it.
Good 15 minutes from Mike Dean.
I know. Hasn't given anyone a yellow card or any shooting penalties yet. I noticed we always seem to try and play it down the right. It's like the go-to side when Joey's on the right and Sir Maximin's on the left. Why don't we try and play down the left every now and then? You know what I mean? That's where your best player is, but instead we'll just go down the right every single play.
Over the box. Blocked.
Gordon as the crack Leeds fan wanting Newcastle to win.
So it can leapfrog Brighton. I seen someone put earlier, do you think Leeds are safe?
Safe?
Aren't Leeds like 11th or 12th?
I don't know where they are, but I wouldn't worry about them.
Just because they got beat the night.
Nah, Leeds are going anywhere, man. They'll be alright. But we said it though, didn't we? Well, you said it, but you took loads of stick off Leeds fans for the gas out at the end of the season.
Yeah.
They've done it year in, year out, and they're saying like, oh well, we didn't gas out last season because we won the championship. But to be fair, they weren't as great at the second half than they were the first half. Like, yeah, they still had enough to win it, but like it's been done under Bielsa.
Aye, but last year now they had the COVID break, didn't they?
No.
Right. When I watched that Bielsa documentary, it focused on like his time in Argentina and his time all over, and it's a known fact. And our Leeds fans might not want to face it because they love him. It's a bit like what we did with Rafa, but it's true. Like they're always, because of how much he demands of his players, they're always gas out.
I still like seeing him do well, though. I do like Leeds, like Bielsa. So
Jordan's down here, like.
It was last year, wasn't he?
Is it Hayden or
Was it Hayden? I think it's Hayden now. It's not
Hayden.
You know, it is like it sounds awful, but if that was Joe Layton, honestly, if we could replace him for Fraser, which probably wouldn't happen, it would probably be fucking Gale or Carroll. I'd love like Joe Layton to go down. I don't want to see him injured by any means, but if we took him off now, 18 minutes in, and brought Fraser on, honestly, I'd be over the moon.
Steve Bruce said they're only the 7th manager in Premier League history to reach 400 plus games. How?
With the lowest win percentage as well, by any chance? Yes, it is.
I know. Are you not highlighting that one, Sky?
I know. Just focus on the positives and a little less on the negatives, eh? It's not even a positive. Like, congratulations, you've managed 400 games, but what have you done with it?
Yeah, I know. It's like saying you've shagged 400 beers, but they're all prostitutes. I mean,
and they're all absolutely lifted.
They're all £2, eh? £2, 20 stone. Hayden's back on the pitch. Hit that join button, Mark. Hit that join button. It's right next to the subscribe one. Check it out. Get amongst it. I've seen that there with St. Maximin, but I think just Graham passing on messages.
I was going to say it's probably the Graham Jones effect. Like he's seen to be doing something now. Like people have noticed, like he never actually does anything. Graham Jones is always the one, so now he's probably like just puffing his chest up a bit, going, I'll start dishing some instructions out. If you want to see some instructions being dished out, just fucking watch this. I'll do that.
He just knows, doesn't he? He's son,
he's under pressure, isn't he? No.
Alex has told him everyone's getting at you back, Steve, because you know a D now. So just gone into St. Maximin's here. Just tell him what kind of hobnobs we've got at half time. Right?
I know. You don't even need to say anything, just like lip sync a little bit. Just bring some Maximin over again. Like maybe he's Almiron, because Almiron can't really speak very good English. Just bring Almiron out and just be like, I need organic to see that.
Sí, señor, Steve. Sí, señor. $20 minutes in, 0-0. Wolves haven't posed any threat so far, like.
Not yet, no. That's something that Matt brought up during the preview and all. Like they're like probably like hot and cold depending on halves. They can look like world beaters in a second half, but absolutely gash in the first, and maybe it's like vice versa. So see what happens at half time, because we're quite the same. Particularly lately, we'll be good in the first half, then go in at half time, and Steve Bruce has just literally just been dishing out the hobnobs. Just said absolutely nothing to them, and we come out shite.
Yeah, you can see that, like, us dominating possession. Doing now, Wolves get one chance and score, and that's it.
Yeah.
Good work by Saint again. Kraft's getting a bit forward, has a shot.
Ooh, Remy Kraft, hello, sunshine.
Nice, Swedish coffee.
Haven't seen that before.
Wasn't a bad effort, really. It was pretty straight. I keep that up, at least there was some venom behind it.
Venom.
Get them stats up. Good ball by Lewis. See if Maximin can get this in the box.
Go on, son.
Yes, beats him. Beats him again.
Ooh.
Lewis. Oh, blasted straight off.
Get in that way, man. Fuck's sake. Communication, boys.
Communication. Joey on the box. Left foot. Ooh!
Ooh, Joey.
Test Patricio. But it's cleared. At least we're actually testing goalkeepers for a change, having shots.
Aye, I know. Like Patricio saved that, but it wasn't overly comfortable. Like he parried it into the 6-yard box. If Wilson was there, he would have been tapping that in.
Aye.
That's what we need. Just have shots. I get so frustrated when we just don't shoot. We're trying to like walk it into the goal. We're playing Irish. Kraft and Joey linking up on that right hand side.
Playing pretty decent. Look decent on the ball. Players making runs. There's Joe Linton on the right. Get in the box, lads. Oh, what the fucking hell is that?
Alright, we'll stop picking Joe Linton up now, shall we? Like, forget about everything we just said. Jesus Christ. That's lifting that.
That was the old Martin Taylor commentator curse right there. Like.
I want it. Fucking hell.
No, playing Irish and Joe Linton just takes to put it in the fucking strawberry car park.
That's lifting that.
Ah, goodness me.
Are they doing that goal kick thing again? They've got 3 players like standing in the 6-yard box.
I don't know why they're doing that or what
that's
they're trying to
lifting crack that like.
We just need a bit of luck. We just need one of them to fluff straight to our player.
Yeah.
Shelby's been decent today, to be fair. That's a good link up again. Good ball forward. Saint beats his man in the box. Go on, lad.
Go on.
Go on. Shoot it. Saint! Get in!
Oh.
Is he on?
Oh, he's off.
No, he's not.
That was such a nice play, that and all.
Willock should have scored, you know.
He just hit it straight at the keeper. Maximin's like a foot offside.
Lovely forward by Saint. Puts it to Willock, who's on the penalty spot. Keeper saves it. Falls back to St. Maximin, who puts it in the back of the net, but he's offside. Oh, unbelievable footwork by Alan St. Maximin.
He's looking on at the day. Like I said before, get it up to the left-hand side more. Like, he's proper looking up for it today. He's causing havoc on that left-hand side. His footwork's good. Maybe the decision-making could be a split second quicker. It was a good ball into Willock, to be fair, but I thought he might have taken it on the left-hand side and had a shot, or just try and kill one in on restyle.
This is the best we've seen St. Maximin since he came back from his injury, I think. Like,
definitely.
But there, Joe Willock, it's a bit like the Southampton goal, actually, isn't it? Really, his debut goal, where he's just putting a plate for him. He's got to score.
Even then, to be fair, like, and now Willock scored, but when I seen St. Maximin not shoot and put it across the box, I was thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, man, what's he doing that for? Just have a shot. But obviously, Willock ran in and popped it in the back of the net, so you can't really say no. But you just think, like, just try and shoot, man. Open your body up. Like, I think he's got the ability to pull in on Henry, like on that left hand side, drop a shoulder, cut in, kill one in. I think he's got that ability, but I don't know, he just doesn't seem to do it that much.
No. Gets into a class area now. Willock again. He's bombing forward. He's into the box. Something we've missed for a while. Didn't have the finish. Almiron was free as well. He was right hand side, to be fair, but he's always going to take the shot on. Saying again here, beats one, beats two. He's away, looking for the run of Miggy. This time he does shoot. This time it's over.
No, that's poor. Maybe that time he should have squared it.
That's what St. Maximin's difference is between class and world class.
It is his decision making. Like, he shoots when he should pass. He passes when he should shoot.
Look at that. He's got two men on him. He's in the D. Almiron's free on the right. Pass it. Before you were in the box when you could have put in the bottom corner. That's what it is. He's just got to go
His decision making is poor. Sometimes he just runs at people now when he doesn't know whether he wants to go on the left or the right. He'll just run into players.
7 attempts for Newcastle. The Wolves is 2, 4 on target for us. No shots on target for Wolves.
4 on target. Open in 26 minutes.
Been decent. Been a good start. We just need to get a goal to make use of it, because the more the game goes on, the more Wolves are still in it, the more they can pick it up, because let's face it, they've been shite so far.
Yeah.
So once they do even get into third gear, then
I said before the game I'd take a draw. Like, I'd predict 1-1 because that's what it's been for the last 4 games in a row. But based on this performance, like how much better we are than Wolves at the minute, which is an absolute country mile, a draw will be disappointing. I don't want to settle for 0-0, 1-1. We need to win this. Like, it'll just be typical of us to play this well, even maybe in the second half if we keep it up and still draw 0-0, 1-1. It's just going to feel like a loss.
It is, because I know you're saying get a point today and then beat West Brom next week, but the way West Brom are playing and we're away from home next week, it's not going to be easy.
There's no guarantees that you kind of settle on that kind of logic. Like, just get as many fucking 3 points as possible. That's why I hate, like, Bruce always has done, just sets up to draw. You cannot do that. You cannot rely on getting a draw. Even when you go 1-0 up and you just go ultra defensive, you're always vulnerable at conceding a goal, and it's 1-1, and he's happy with the 1-1. We don't want a fucking 1-1. We need 3 points.
Because I don't know, Alex. West Brom are going to be well up for the fight next week, confident after winning the day.
Yeah,
they know it's a definite must-win for them. Like,
100%.
It's going to be really hard next week. Like, if it isn't going to be like a scrappy 0-0, West Brom could nick it. So today is the bigger game for me when you're at home and you're against Wolves who are mid-table now. Like, get 3 points today, man. Because if we don't win the day, we mentioned at the start of Watchalong, gives Fulham hope for the morning, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Almiron's down.
Gets injured in a tackle on Traore.
Dylan is now in that. I just think he took one of Traore's biceps to the face.
You didn't want to get in on a tackle on Traore, like, to be fair. Like, he's an absolute
didn't.
I'll just let these fucking greased arms just slide past us. Like, right now, my mate, see you later. Have a nice afternoon, will you?
Getting that Johnson's across your face, like, oh. Neil wants that, like.
Brucey, chuck us a towel, man, will you? Got fucking baby oil all hours.
He's getting pulled up, like, he's Harry. He had a bit of a half chance before as well. See, Max
couldn't get it under his feet. I'm just typing, not like in many mics, but we've got Mighty Mike. He's obviously the best Mike. Asking who's man of the match so far. I think Sir Maximin's the standout candidate, but he's just frustrating the hell out of me with his decision making. Like,
I think it's got to be St. Maximin because he should have assist really because Willock should score. But like what I'm saying, it is the case of where when he gets up in an area, he seems to shoot instead of pass and then pass instead of shoot. But everything's going through him. He's looked lively. He's looked up for it. He's took on a few man. So it's got to be him. I think Willock has looked good apart from that finish. He's been getting into the right areas. I think Shelby's passing's been better tonight. He's been decent. So I'd still go with St. Maximin. Right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Wolves though. Half an hour in, looking to get their first shot on target. Ding in the back post. Traore's there.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it is
What
a
the
shot on
fuck just happened
target
there?
It's a corner to Wolves. Traore's headed Dubravka.
Oh god, bottom corner. Dubravka gets a hand on an eye. Oh, I think it's maybe he's getting wide anyway, hitting the post, but Dubravka makes sure of it.
Yeah. It's an awkward one. Shelby heads away.
Still think the concept of Traore putting fucking baby oil on his arms is hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good tactic. I thought that. Like, he kept on getting pulled down all the time because they couldn't catch him, didn't he? So they just put baby on him.
When I first seen it, I just thought he was just flexing, just trying to look good because he's got fucking massive arms. I just thought he was just trying to do like bodybuilding competitions. I was like grease ourselves up. I thought that was his thing. He was just like, yeah, look at my arms. But then someone explained it's because he tries to slip away. I was like, yeah, that's kind of good. That.
I didn't believe when Traore comes out and says he doesn't lift weights. Have you seen that? He says he doesn't lift weights.
He's tagging shit. Have you seen pictures of him when he was a kid at Barcelona? He's fucking skinny as out.
Totally different person.
He's built like Almiron.
He is. Different lift weights. Willock did well there, cover for Kraft, who was beaten by Traore. There's a throw in. Oh, Shelby doesn't get there. No. Loads of space on that side, like Jesus, oh yeah. Traore absolutely leaves Kraft. See you later, he's in the box. Lining up for it.
Oh, Jesus, fucking wept.
But it was a big time. Wolves put it wide. Their first clear chance of the game. Traore completely leaves Kraft for dead. Jesus. What is Kraft doing there, man?
Neto, the one we were talking about, decent effort. But, like we spoke about before the game, like our fullbacks lately have been our weak link. I think Lewis had 2-3 good games in a row when Graham Jones first took over and we went 4 at the back. But the last couple have been shocking. When our Kraft's not good enough against, as we mentioned before, Traore and Neto. Fucking hell, it's neat competition. Like, as if, like, I think Traore started on the right hand side now. He's gone over to the left to match up Kraft. Like, he's going to win that every game, every time.
It's where they'll pinpoint, like, no doubt about it.
It's good tactics for them to move Traore from right to left. Like that's where they'll have joy down there. I think Lewis is quick. Lewis has got a lot of energy, so he maybe could keep up with him. Like you'll still fucking dust him, but you'll give him more of a challenge. Whereas I think Crafts, you fucking definitely just can't absolutely dust him all day.
That's why Murphy might have been a better option, to be fair. Like,
yeah, that's a good shout. Could have done.
Because Crafts just going to get done every single time. Like what we've just seen there is what we're going to see for another 5, 6, 7, 8 times throughout this game.
Oh, we probably just shouldn't have sold Yedlin.
I know.
Tell you what's been the move of the season, selling Yedlin on and bringing Atsu into the squad.
Aye, because Atsu's been playing those.
Aye, dead good call that. Like,
can't wait for Atsu to keep up. Last game of the season, playing college.
Yeah, it is. One surprise.
And Bush is going to turn around and tell his
I tell you about that Atsu, didn't I?
Including the 25-man squad, 1 appearance, 1 goal, the saviour. How forward Lewis is, yeah, in the box for Newcastle. Where's the options? Back post? Oh, way too much. Way too much on it. Can Joey keep it in? No, he can't.
Yeah, it's a shocking ball, that.
It is like, you got to look at the front post there. Hayden's there, along the ground, zip it across. I don't know why he tries to put it back post like that. Just less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. The Wolves won a free kick. Oh, where, man. He's been well quiet, that William Hosey, like, hasn't he?
I barely noticed him, to be fair. Like,
no.
We need to go in at half time 1-0 up because, as we were saying before, I'm petrified about the second half.
So,
I think they'll absolutely pepper us.
Because we know we can be slow from the second half, and if Nuno can get in there and have a word in the rear and take what the chances, and that'll be it. Neto, the dangerous ball in. Oh, headed across goal, the Cleveland handball, Wolves. It's clear though. Newcastle hitting on the counter. He has a Kieran Clark.
Go on,
they were on that fast since 2009.
I thought that was Almiron. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's Kieran Clark and a mad one. Yeah, I haven't looked. What's it look? It's a header from Wolves off the back of Kieran Clark, but he's not facing the right way. It's off his forearm. Surely that kind of be a penalty.
You know, it is. I've seen them given, to be fair, like our penalty at Tottenham earlier this season.
It was a bit like that, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, why not? I've seen them given this season, like.
Thankfully, Mike Dean's on our side again so far.
I was talking about this with a bloke at work the other day, like how much like VAR is just proper killing the game. Like you cannot even like celebrate a goal without just thinking it's going to be pulled back. Like these stupid decisions, like wrong decisions, like that handball against Tottenham. Obviously, I was buzzing that we got it, like got the point against it, but like, that shouldn't have been a fucking penalty. But I knew it was going to be because I think that was a Sunday game, and I think on the Saturday that was 2 exactly the same. I think it was maybe the Man United game away to Burnley, Brighton, where they got the penalty like after the final whistle. I think there was another one in a later game. There was 2 penalties given exactly the same as that Tottenham one. And I was thinking, it's not a penalty, but if there's any consistency to VAR, it's got to be. Like, it's got to be a penalty, like, based off them decisions yesterday. Well, that's everything that's fucking wrong with the modern game, like.
It is, like, it was mad now when I seen some of the stuff. I didn't even notice it during the game. I don't know if you did against Man United. But some of the stuff that didn't go to VAR for us, man. See that one where Maguire completely wiped out?
I didn't even notice that in the game. I seen it on Twitter afterwards, That was proper ruthless, that.
How didn't that get checked, like? That's the other end, like, it's checked for Man U all day long.
Oh, aye, definitely. Like literally during the game, I didn't even notice that. I think I was like the next day now. Like I was just having like through Twitter like the day afterwards, and like I seen that, I was like, "Hey, no fucking way! That's a blatant penalty and a red card. It's a penalty and a red card all day long."
It is. I seen them bring it up on that Sky Sports breakfast show, and I was like, I didn't even notice that. But when you say it, you think, well, surely the officials in VAR should be noticing it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it was proper reckless. Like Maguire turned around, looked at Lascelles, wasn't looking at the ball, clear wipeout. That's a pen and a red card every day.
Right. Nah, fucking hell. No, man, yes, sure. We have a free winner draft. Beats Bullock too easy. He's definitely going to beat Kraft. Puts a cross in, back post, and one's marking net, and when he fluffs his lines.
Oh, fucking
we
hell.
Are look.
I know.
Very lucky that Neto's wasted 2 good chances now. Like
Neto cannot find the Neto. Thank you. Yes, well, look, you there, like, didn't connect.
Right. That's for me, though. It takes the second half of one of them to finally connect. Me, I'll be ahead of you soon. Give me that.
Legit. Real times.
Real times. Yeah, thinking. Tell you what, like, you're not going to be able to handle it. Mickey's due to come over here, and I think it's July or August now. It's just impossible. He's never going to be able to do that. Like. It was like 30 degrees today. It was boiling. I think when he comes over, it's going to be nearly 50. But there's just no air. There's just no air, no humidity. Like, can't breathe. Most of the people who live in Dubai leave Dubai at the month that he's coming.
Really? No way.
Because it's too hot. It's too hot. They all go on holiday. They all go elsewhere.
That's not very good for me.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit warmer around here, to be fair.
Oh, Traore got away from Willock and then snapped down by Clark, and it's going to be a good free kick position. He first yellow of the game, and now Mike Dean dishes it.
Oh,
I seen that the day. Like, I seen it was a bit sunny the day, right?
Aye. A nice little walk around Druridge Bay. It's lovely.
Oh, I ain't getting them.
I mean, it was still windy as fuck. Like, it was still a little bit cold, but at least the sun was out. I need to check what bets I put on. I put a couple on before the game. I forgot what they were. I think I put 1-1 on. And what was the other one?
Hey, I'm not in the paints tonight. I've had the paints already, but I'm taking it easy in the house tonight. But stay tuned next week, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, 4 o'clock. Going to meet up with the lot too. I met up with the Southampton game, so we're going to be out in the balls for that one, I think. We'll be enjoying that one. So, paints next week. Thank you very much. Don't worry. I'm glad that Barros has obviously announced that, paints will be coming soon again to England. When did he say? April or May or something?
What was that?
April or May, is it, for the pubs to open?
I think like it's meant to be. Is it? I think it's June 21st. Everything's meant to be like completely done, but when the pubs actually open, I can't really remember.
I think it was like end of April for beer gardens and middle of May for pubs to be open.
Something like that. Like, I'm not even like trying to pay too much attention to it because like that'll all be changed if like it just can't fucking tits up again like it probably will do. Like we'll start like reducing things as soon as we can go, like because we can go like beer gardens a lot earlier than pubs can open. So just once that can happen, like today, Druridge Bay, it was absolutely fucking rammed. Like once the sun comes out, like that's it. Everyone just goes wild. So the cases will probably go up again. So that June 21st date will just be pushed back once the cases gone back up. So I'm not even trying to get my hopes like too high at the minute.
Yeah.
That's a kind of good bet that I've put on before. Like part of it's just came in with that Neto free kick. So I've got Samaximan and Neto 1 shot on target each. Neto's just got his. 1 corner, each team, each half, which I think both teams have had a corner so far in this half. And 20 plus booking points.
Decent, like.
Yeah,
I think that 20 plus booking points is already in it.
Probably, I am not too sure. Like, what do you get for the points again? I always forget that rule. I think there's been 2 yellow cards.
I think it's 10 for a yellow and 30 for a red or something, I think.
Anyway, nice. So that'll all be in. The corner so far is in. Neto's got his shot on target. I just need 2 corners in the second half and Smacksman have a shot on target.
Good luck with that, mate. He just squares it every time he gets the box.
Yeah, enough. How many man's Max? He either squares it or fucking bangs one high.
Please no, Wolves are on the attack. Yeah, there's a minute and a half left of the first half. Neto, right hand side of the box. Does Lewis. Plays it across goal.
Oh, straight across the face. Jesus. I just needed a touch in that.
So lucky that Neil was there just to tap it in. They started though, Dinkton again. Sells-Kias. That's what I mean. We bossed this game for the first 30, 35 minutes. In the last 5 minutes,
like that,
all Wolves. All Wolves, and they've had a couple of big chances. Newcastle at the other end. St. Maximin. Oh, keep that coming out.
Fucking hell, that was it.
End action. Yes, Jory away from Shelby. Long range effort. Pulls it wide. I got to be with that one Newcastle before, like where it was dragged across goal. Anyone could have tapped that in for Wolves. Could have even took a deflection off anyone.
Just saying a replay. Yeah, Clark actually gets a foot on it. Good job he doesn't get much on it because that could have easily been an own goal. Jesus.
Massively got it. There was no one even there for them, and also that was so nearly an OG, that like big OG.
Just seeing that Traore shot there, it was fucking awful. That like people question Traore's quality. Like, it's kind of similar to St. Maximin. Like they've both got pace, they've both got loads of flair and whatever, but their end products together really isn't that good. To be fair, like we see it in glimpses. Like you see it in Traore every so often. You think like, oh fucking hell, like he actually is a really good player. Same with St. Maximin, but 9 times out of 10, both of their end products is a little bit lifting on it.
Oh, it is. That's what I mean. That's what's probably stopped them from making that move to like a top 4 club. Because if they added the goals to the games, they'd be unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Yeah, it's half time. There's that question. There's another question. Do you think Leeds will go down? How many points are Leeds on? Like, I'm sure they're well safe, aren't they?
Let's get the table up. Like amongst us, Fulham, Brighton, and Burnley, absolutely not. One of them will go down, not Leeds.
No, you need to worry about Leeds. I don't think you hardly need to worry
Leeds
about Burnley at this
point. They're fucking 10th. Why would they possibly go down? 35. So that like it's not like they're 9 points ahead of us. Like that's not a massive gap, but below
if you're 9 points above us.
Below them are Arsenal, Wolves, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Burnley, Brighton, Newcastle, Fulham. No, they're not going down. Why are you asking this question?
But more chance of finishing top 10, I think.
Well, they're currently in the top fucking 10. they're in the top half of the table, and people are asking if they're going to get relegated. Absolutely fucking not.
More chance of getting Europa League, maybe. This was what people were calling for before the game as well, to be fair. Like,
I've seen a
Dummett on for Lewis, and he struggled a lot there the last 10 minutes or so, like as well as Kraft. So, I don't know like how fit is Dummett and how quick is Dummett quick enough to deal with Neto.
That's my concern. Like if you've heard like me talk about Dummett in the past as a fullback, you know I'm not a fan. I'm not his greatest fan, but whether it's Traore or Neto, Lewis might not be doing very well defensively, but he's quicker. He's got a lot more energy. He's got a lot more about him than what I think Dummett has. So I don't want to say that changed. Like I think that's a very bad move because like Traore could literally pick his side. Dummett or Kraft, he's going to absolutely blast either one of them. Whereas Lewis has got a chance in keeping up. Like he might not win the race, but he'll be in it. Whereas Dummett and Kraft, he'll absolutely fucking blast off for fun.
What I thought might have happened today would have been maybe Richie coming, to be fair, but again, I don't know, in this formation, and
I
I think
think
there's no one that stands out. There's no one that stands out because they're all just as shit as each other, really.
Yeah. At the minute, like as I said in my lineup prediction, the back four picks itself because there's literally no one else to replace them currently. Like Lewis isn't going to get replaced by Dummett or Ritchie. There's no one to replace Kraft, and we've only got two centre backs. Literally picks itself. Unless we go 5 at the back, maybe. Yeah, Dummett as a centre back. Yeah, I'd do that. Ritchie as a left wing back. I'd do that as well. But in a 4 at the back, absolutely fucking not. I wouldn't do either of those. Like, this back 4 literally is the best and only line we have at the minute.
And this is what I was just about to say now, is that Lewis looks better going forward than he always does defensively. Even before we had that chance where he should have played it at Hayden at the front post and tried to chip it at the back. Wasted opportunity that looking for someone at the back post. But that's where he comes in handy. He's pace and he's stamina to get forward, which you wouldn't see from Dummett. But it's one of them ones where we just haven't got good enough defenders on that side, left or right. But fullbacks massively lacking.
Leeds are 101 for relegation according to Paul Elwood.
I seen that they're only a few points off Liverpool. Someone else said as well. So I think they're probably going to be alright.
Might they like?
Good to see Manquillo back in training because we need him back.
Yeah,
yes,
it was meant to be 8 weeks, so I think 6 to 8 weeks it was meant to be, but it's definitely good to see him back. Like, and now, like the news with Wilson sounded good on Friday with Bruce's press conference. Now, like, looks like he's doing well. It's only like 3 to 4 weeks, but you say like that's 3 weeks minimum where we'll be rushing him back. Like, do we want to take that risk? Do we bring him back in 3 weeks' time, chuck him in the starting 11 for him to like rupture his hamstring again? It's fucking risky, that. Like,
could argue with that. Like, I think Wilson, if he was there, he could be putting it in the
back. I think we could. Like, which one was it? Like, was it Joe Linton's shot where Patricio just parried into the 6-yard box? Like, if Wilson was about a poacher, Wilson, he'd be tapping that in.
Just hasn't felt. Look, Aaron, all the Hayden chance, big chance for that header early on there. He put it straight into Patricio's arms. Almiron's obviously hit the post as well. Willock should have scored. Should have scored when St. Maximin scored. So there's been big chance. We were class for the first half an hour, had loads of chances, didn't bury them, and then Wolves were decent for the last 10 where they could have easily took the lead. So it's completely up for grabs, this game. Like, it's just going to be who can take the chances. I think if Wilson was playing for us and Raul Jimenez was playing for them, this game could be 2-2 by now.
Yeah, definitely. There's quality in both of these teams. Like I'm a fan of Wolves. Like I've liked Wolves since they came up. Like this season, like Matt said in the preview, like they have just been concerning and frustrating.
Just looking back at that Willock chance, he's got to bury. He does everything right. Right position, takes out his foot, doesn't get it far enough for the other side of Patricio, and then if only Saint was on side for the follow up again, I think if Wilson was there, Wilson would have held his line for the following.
Concerned for halftime, like could be a different team. Joe's asking if you think West Brom can get out of it.
I think next weekend they'll tell me. If they beat us, then if they beat us, because that will obviously close the gap. They've still got a lot of makeup. I think how many points is behind us?
Is it 9 or 11? Like 9 or 10 or something. Guys, still quite a bit.
So, but then if we lose the game and they beat us, then it makes it possible.
The 9 points behind us and Brighton currently, based on this point that we could pick up at the minute. This is a live table, and they're 5 points behind Fulham. So 5 points behind 5 points behind Fulham, 9 points behind us.
So they're definitely still in the hunt after that win. That win the day was massive for them, because if we don't win the night, Fulham don't win tomorrow, and West Brom beat us next week, then it's how close is that? You know, they're in touching distance of Fulham. They're going to be a couple of points behind them, a few points behind us. So it's huge. That game next week at the Hawthorns is absolutely huge. And we need to win that because then that'll bury West Brom if we win that one. So that will at least solidify 20th and 19th. Obviously, Sheffield United being 20th, so that'll leave 18th up for grabs.
It's going to be an interesting end of the season at both ends of the table. It's been a mad season throughout, but I don't think you need to worry about the title anymore. I think Man City's running away with that, but the rest of it, top 4, relegation, it's still massively up for grabs for anyone. Like you say, like Leeds, who are people asking if they can get relegated, they could get in the Europa League. Like anything can still happen in these last few weeks of the season.
Right. Even if we went on a good run, you know, these next 4 games are proper winnable games. Yeah. Even if we got 12 points from the next 4 games, that would see us probably pushing the top 10, which would be absolutely mental. But you just know it's not going to happen. Like that, you know? No, not on our form. But when you look at the games, you know, when you see the fixtures released at the start of the season, those are the games where you look at winning.
No, aye, we always do though, don't you? But it never ends up that way. Like in the past, maybe not necessarily this season. We've had a pretty good record, especially at home against like the top sides. You look at them teams where you think like, we'll never get out of them, but usually we do. And it's the teams at the bottom, like the Fulhams and West Broms, we're fucking shit against and like concede points.
Well, it is. I mean, obviously we drew with Liverpool, didn't we? And we beat Everton away, and then we're going to get beat off Palace at home and draw with Fulham at home. It's kind of predictable, can you?
No.
No idea, Ben. No idea.
When's the next Olympics?
Is the Euros being held? Well, as so far. When I first came out, I should be coming home. Well, it could have been next weekend, to be fair, or the week after. Could have been probably next weekend or a week tomorrow, but we got Monday. But that's not going to happen yet. It's going to be out here for at least another month, I reckon. So probably looking at middle of April, maybe. It all depends, really. Especially at the minute, obviously, it's up in the air with the hotel quarantine.
No.
Obviously, I'm not paying £2,000 to go sit in a travel lodge at Heathrow for 10 days. So
I heard it's dead nice, mate. What's wrong with it, like?
Aye.
Too good for you now, is it? Being at them Dubai airports, too good for the travel lodge now, is it?
Oh, you know, you could just spend £2,000 out here sitting in the bar. So why the hell would you pay to get back there? So hopefully, obviously, with looking like May, he's going to allow people to go on summer holidays in May. I should be able to fly back probably about April, May. So we'll wait and see. What happens. Probably about a month or so.
Just keep topping that tan up. Be challenging, make you when you get back.
Yeah, topping the tans. He's only really with that. You try and find someone out. You had to buy Newcastle, man.
I know. Renty's on the hunt then. Agent Renty looking for a buyer.
Murphy on for Joe. Get your suggestions in for who else you'd like to see come on at half time. There's Pooley coming on the stream.
Struve.
Welcome, mate. How are we doing?
I'm all right, fellas. How are you?
Aye, good, mate. Good.
Trying that haircut, like, a bit close, like.
Yes, you've got the idea. So I shaved that. I shaved the old chocolate. Oh,
that's not your hand. Where did that come from? Hello, Bernard.
How son? Are you right?
I shaved the old chocolate Dale into it, and I was giving the sides a bit of a trim up the other day, and I accidentally cut halfway into the Mohican, so I had to basically pick my heat. It's that close. I've had to moisturise my heat.
Oh no!
Oh
Jesus!
Get the old Adama trio route, did you?
Oh, I lent half a litre of Johnson's baby oil off him.
That's just covers one arm for Traore.
No, he's middle one.
He's totally lying.
My name's Adama Traore, and I don't lift weights.
I don't lift weights. All teams massive amounts.
Fuck off.
It's all natural, that man.
Natural with fucking steroids.
I see.
So 0-0 at half-time. Pooley, how you been finding the game?
I missed the first 5 or 6 minutes, and I saw the start. at about 10 minutes in, saying that we had like 72% possession or something.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
I think it was 76.
76. It was something like that. But I mean, we've looked all right. We've controlled possession quite well. We've had some good chances. Maxi looks really up for it. Almiron's looked quite good. Dare I say it, Joe Linton hasn't looked like the worst footballer in England. So,
no, he's been alright, I need to be fair. He's been getting the game.
I mean, touch wood and all that, you know what I mean? But no, I mean, it's been a good first half of football from where Wolves were coming into it a little bit towards the end of the first half there. But, you know, it is what it is. I think come out second half like we did the first half, if we can get a lucky goal or get a goal that we, you know, probably deserve from the first half performance, I think we might be all right. Quite frankly, we need 3 points.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, do whatever it takes.
You're concerned about West Brom's 3 points at Brighton?
Didn't know that until you just said that now, mate. So, aye, pretty concerned with that.
But we're just looking at it before though. Like West Brom are still 9 points behind us, who will play next weekend. But it keeps only 1 point behind Brighton. So it still keeps everybody in the hunt, really.
I think you could make the argument that a draw is the right result there for it, but you know, if we're like you say, if we're 9 points ahead of West Brom going into the West Brom game, we've got to beat teams like West Brom.
I know, like, it's not even debatable now.
For me, like if we get beat off a team like gonna check them Snapchats out in a minute, Burton lad. Three off the trot, mate.
Get in.
Jesus, if only her fiance knew.
I just walked into the live watchalong. I was just Jeremy Kay or something. What time?
No, we didn't mind a little bit of swearing, but on the other terms, we'll keep it PG around here. I just didn't want to see none of Burton Snapchats because I know the content.
No, fiancés were harmed in the making of this video.
Only because they didn't know yet.
Oh, half-time change though. Ryan Fraser's coming on.
Nation early. I like it, Brucey.
Who is it? Who's gone off though?
Yeah. Don't know.
Please not.
Almiron.
I might hit the roof like.
It's Almiron.
Oh, it's Almiron.
He picked up an injury in the first half, like, didn't he?
That means Joe Linton's went down the middle now, though, doesn't it? So.
Oh God.
I can't remember what I was saying before I got them little notifications on the top of the screen there. But if you cannot, like, for me, if you cannot be beating teams like West Brom, then you might as well just go, you know what, we deserve to be in the Championship.
Oh my God.
West Brom are a horrible football team from a horrible, horrible footballing city in an awful part of the country. And if you're getting
supported by a horrible person's father,
supported by Bang Bang, right? Bang Bang. I hope you're watching this because we're gonna humpy next week.
See how you really feel. See how you really feel.
Mate, I'm just telling you, I am. But that's it. I'll let you boys get back to the football, and I'll maybe catch up with you. Yeah, full time.
It's no worries, mate. You've got the link, so just jump in, bud.
All right.
Enjoy yourselves.
See you
later.
Second half's underway.
Aye. So obviously Fraser on for Almiron.
Obviously not a tactical change, I wouldn't have assumed.
At the minute, Fraser is actually in the middle, like.
Really?
Fraser's the new false 9, false 10, 9, 10, 9.
That's the problem though, innit? Brucey just tries to do things like for like. He doesn't really try to make change.
Yeah, he doesn't understand the differences, man.
No. I don't know. Would he, like, you know how it is? I'd maybe like to have seen Maxi down the middle, Fraser right, Joey left.
Yeah. Because the best part of Fraser's game, and obviously now Wilson's not playing. But look, he's on the right hand and there's no one in the middle because he's meant to be there. because he's naturally there.
I know, probably because it's a position he's never ever played before in his life.
The best part of Fraser's game is crossing. Getting crosses into the box, free strike three strikers. Obviously, Wilson's not there. But if you had Carroll in the middle or Gale in the middle, then that's how that would work. So it's the case of how he's just chucked someone on, just hope that it works.
Mm-hmm.
No planning, no strategy at all. We're playing Ryan Fraser as like a number 9. When's Ryan Fraser play the striker? Any like? Do you know what I mean, man?
That's concerning, but we'll see how it plays out.
Oh, let's hope it's a Brucey masterclass, mate.
That'd be nice, that'd
be one of them in the summer where I didn't need a striker man. Ryan Fraser's there. Trier in the box. Man. Skips past 3. He's away. Blocked by Willock. Let's hope that's not serious on Almir on them.
It didn't look it at the time. Like he got up and carried on, like, but obviously it must be bothering him enough to come off. So hopefully it's not one that's gonna last into next week. I wonder what the likes of Gale and Carroll are think sitting on the bench and seeing fucking Ryan Fraser playing in the middle.
I think Gale would have been good for this game, to be fair. Like, you think of some of the chances we've had, some of the positions we've got into, or even Carroll, if you're gonna go for that method, man, because they're gonna offer more of a go threat than Joelinton will. Obviously, here is Joelinton on the right, and he hasn't gone inside. Fraser shot away, blocked. Like Jury's had an alright game, I think. Do you know what I mean? But he's not setting the world. I think he's not going to win you a football match, really, is he? So.
That's what Pooley said at half time, and it was like, dare I say that even Joelinton's having a decent game. There's a VAR check there on Ryan Fraser's. It didn't last too long. Ryan Fraser's shot hit Connor Cody on the foot and bounced up and hit his hand. But I wouldn't have said that was a penalty. Like,
how Mike Dean, make it your show, baby. Let's get them penalties on the guns. We need these decisions, Mike.
It's been 48 minutes, Mike. You want to give some penalties.
He's just waiting it.
He's dying. He's eager to give a penalty.
He's thinking there's no point doing it now because the score could change. If I did in the 89th minute, it's my show. I decide who wins this game, right? Loads of space on the right here for Wolves. As a shot, edge of the box over.
That's a good point. Like, I'd be classed the same way. Try and cross bars into 5'3" Ryan Fraser.
Actually, will now though.
We're keeping you up, like, Rennie.
It's just 10 past 1 in the morning now, yeah.
Bright early there, man.
It's Sunday as it stands now.
Oh, we're still in the top half hour there, or still above the relegation zone?
I'll let you know we're already relegated where I am. This is Hussein, edge of the box, shot, blocked, corner. So there's been 2 midnight kickoffs here. Obviously, it was close last week. Like, it was 11 o'clock kickoff where we went to Man United, but 2 midnight kickoffs. One against Chelsea, one against Wolves. Yet to see a goal. So it's turning out well.
It's been good, then, has it?
Turning out well, staying up until after midnight. But it's in. Shelby with the corner. Oh yeah, keep us awake, Shelby. Short one. Back in. Oh, it's Alawa. Oh, pretty sure. It's clever by Willock. Saint. Get it in, Saint, man. Get it in. Oh. That's a great ball by Fraser. Get in! Come on! Man. Look at that from Lascelles. Get in there. 1-0 Lascelles. Fucking come on, there's the goal. That's what I'm talking about. We just sat there, waited up until after midnight. No goals yet. First one, get in.
Someone was just talking about, I was just reading a comment about Lascelles in the comments saying, would you swap him for Connor Cody? It's Callum Lewis, our guy Callum Lewis. Would you take Connor Cody for Jamal Lascelles? I mean, yes, I probably would, but not right now because we're 1-0 up, baby.
what did I say about Fraser? When you try to play him down the middle, his best position's on the right. He's best at crossing. Look at that. He's on the right.
And Ryan Fraser, ball in. That's what I've been saying for the last fucking 4 or 5 weeks. Start Ryan Fraser.
But what did we say when we said it at the start? We said at the start. This one when I was said we'll bring Fraser on. I bet he creates a chance straight away, and we'll think, oh, we could have done with him from the minute go. And that's only because Fraser wouldn't have came on until about the 70th minute if Almiron didn't get injured. So that's when I was saying, Fraser, come on, make an impact. A couple of chances created, and we'll think, oh, he should have started. Look at him there, right-hand side. That was just his intuition, and that to get out there because Brucey's playing him down the middle as a number 9. He went out with his preferred position. Beautiful crossing. Lascelles was still up in the corner. Great header.
I'm buzzing about that, Like he's made his impact now. Like people still question Ryan Fraser. He's made his impact now. Brucey can't ignore him against West Brom. Like whoever maybe play on the other side, maybe as if Almiron's still got that injury, maybe Joey starts down the middle or whatever. Fraser cannot be ignored. That's how we should play and should have been playing for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Fraser one side, Miggy false 9, smacks him on the other side. Best formation without Callum Wilson. We should be fucking playing that. 100%.
100%, aye. We've said it for absolutely ages now, man. Oh, yes. Get in. That woke us up a little bit,
Needed it.
I actually did.
Yeah, it's a little bit fucking boring, mate.
53 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Newcastle. Just, what's it? St. Maximus class now, to be fair, in the middle of that. Oh, well, let's keep it together. Keep on the front foot. Yeah, different sit back, different let Wolves get back into it, especially straight away. Because that might wake Wolves up and all. Willock does well, wins a free kick.
That makes it boring. That's not as exciting. I was like, where is everybody? Because I was like, I'd be quiet. I don't know.
Who's out in the background, Lee? Nah, I think he's muting his mic because there's too much noise.
Nah, it's loads of people making loads of noise. That's no good.
For free kick chance and another chance for Fraser to show his worth. Whip one in. Oh, and another one of these would be absolutely lovely, please. Oh, that's a different one, Shelby. Oh, that was nicely worked, that, you know.
It was good free kick. I like it.
Drilled free kick across Shelby on the edge of the box. Peels away, nicely done. No one on him. It was a bit like City at home last year, that where Shelby pinged one in and made it 2-2. Coming at him quick there. It's a difficult one to get down. Thanks for that, Josh, mate. Hope you're well. And I was first off, we did play well, especially like half an hour in. First half an hour, class dominated play, created chances. Miggy hit the post. Wolves came into it towards the end of the first half. But second half, we've actually started stronger and finally took a chance. Quality bullet header by Lascelles. Brilliant cross by Fraser. Now 1-0 up.
Fucking buzzing.
Well, that shit, is it?
Oh, I ain't getting through my lifetime supply. Just sitting nicely there on Keegan's face.
It's nice, that, like.
You just sit there. A message from Pooley saying Captain Dog Shit.
Hi. Captain Dog Shit at it again.
I definitely would have said that Fraser and Sir Maximin can play together, like.
I considering they were both involved in that goal. That was alright.
Just be nice of Brucey to recognise that every once in a while. Wouldn't get a miss.
When is he actually going to start fucking playing them together from the minute go, man?
It's
What
mad
is
that he
going
even
on?
mentioned it himself. He didn't even need to mention again. Oh, I've been wanting to play them together, like, but for some reason or another, we haven't been able to do it. Like, and literally, like 5-6 weeks in a row, you've been able to do it, but just not. It's fucking absolutely bizarre, man. Strange bloke. He's a very strange bloke.
But even after losing your star striker, you're literally looking at the next best thing, which is Fraser. Still won't play them together. No point in that. When you get unbelievable.
Right, last time we seen Fraser, though, I think it was the Crystal Palace game, which was probably, for me, his best game in a tune shed. He was outstanding in that game. He put in about 12 crosses in that game.
I've seen people question him, obviously, a bit as well, ever since he got sent off at Sheffield United as well. Came under a bit of scrutiny in that. But for me, you just can't judge him because there's a lack of game time he's had, the lack of match fitness. And then when you see him on the pitch and he puts in the cross at, and you've seen him score early on in the cup and stuff, like, we know how good he is. He's got a reputation. He can be class. We've been unlucky, like, if him and Wilson were fit, if we could have played Wilson, Fraser and St. Maximin together every week, we'd be nowhere near this relegation battle. But then again, we'd probably still work with Bruce because Bruce probably wouldn't play them together even if they were all fit.
Yeah. It just still baffles me why, when everyone's been fit, which hasn't been often, to be fair, like Fraser and Maximin have just come back fit and we've lost Wilson, but I'm pretty sure at least one point this season, we've had them all fit and we haven't tried the 4-2-3-1 formation. It still just absolutely baffles my brain that we haven't done that. Like, that's literally where you get the best out of everyone. I think like maybe like Shelvey, like drop fucking Shelvey for Willock at the minute. Like Willock playing alongside Hayden as the two in midfield. You can maybe bring in Shelvey, maybe Matty, Sean. Pretty much excludes Jeff Hendrick's needs. I just feel like that formation would absolutely do us the world of good.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Jeffrey come back like after he suspension finished.
Same. But like we've been playing well. Like we haven't needed him. Like since
no,
him,
we definitely don't need him. But you just thought Brucey's stupidity would just bring him straight back.
You know, I would just drop Willock. He's been playing well, but I didn't need him.
Oh, by the way, Steve, you remember we've got a deal where we have to play him. That was the deal with us. But Jeffrey's back, man. Jeffrey.
Oh,
Saints down.
Oh, I think my bet lost.
Willock's down. Everyone's down. Everyone's coming in.
Fucking hell, what's going on here? But sniper on the roof. Did Wolves not have a corner in the first half?
I think so.
Me bet lost anyway. It's already a loss. Don't know how that happened.
Been bumped, mate. Been bumped.
Bumped.
That's not looking good for St. Maximin. It's like.
Oh well, sorry, because we'll just play fucking Gale or someone else next season.
Willock's back up. That's a good thing. Graham's on the instructions now. Graham's dishing out the instructions to Hayden. Brucey's thinking, "Oh bollocks, the camera's going to be on us. I need someone come over so I can tell you something."
I guess maybe it's just a dead leg for Maxi. I think he should be alright.
Getting pulled up now, like, but
maybe his groin.
They're trying to pull him up, but he doesn't want to come off.
Maybe his groin actually. It doesn't look good.
He's limping. He may be alright. He probably play another 10 minutes, make it worse, and then come off and be out for 3 weeks.
He probably might as well. Nah, it looks like a groin injury. That like he's limping heavily. It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good at all. He's out there. Looks like St. Maximin's going to be forced off. Yeah.
Bollocks.
Oh well. Just when things were looking on the up, take the lead. He's been influential. He's going to have to come off.
Might as well put Dummett on Alan and ultra defensive.
Oh, imagine. Another change to the front line. Gale's still sitting in the stands there. Carroll's warming up. Could be maybe Jacob Murphy or
Jeffrey.
Oh, there is Jeffrey and I warming up. Look at him, he's ready. He thinks he's ready. He's never ready.
No, he's not fucking ready, Jeffrey.
It's Jacob Murphy. Strange one, hasn't played in ages.
He hasn't, but to be fair, you know, like he's a bit of a forgotten man. Like I'd take that. I'd rather probably have him on than most of the players on the bench.
He's already scored against Wolves this season, so you know.
Exactly. Yeah, that's probably Bruce's logic. You know how to score against Wolves, don't you? I can do it.
Birthday the other day, feeling good with yourself. Tell you what, that's a good run back and challenge by Sean Joe Shelby.
That's a really good tackle. Fucking hell.
Covered some ground there.
That'll be it though. He'll be like, you don't just see my 20-yard run there. That's me done for the day.
Brucey, I've done my job. Get Jeffrey on. I've had enough.
So I'm done.
Jacob Murphy is on. St. Maximin is off. Another one forced substitution due to injury. Wolves got a corner. Sells heads away.
It's a little bit funny that how many subs are forced due to injury under Steve Bruce.
It really is, like, isn't it? Absolutely mental.
Not just at Newcastle, but at Sunderland, at Villa, at fucking everybody else. Hull. Strange. Must be something in the water.
It's funny how the journalists pick up on that one either. Wolves on the edge of our area here. Now they're in the box. Whipped across goal.
Ooh, Semedo. I thought that was going in, you know.
And I think Dubravka did for a second. Though.
It looked like it was dipping into the corner there.
Newcastle are 25 minutes away from a huge 3 points at home to Wolves here, which will give a bit of breathing space. What would that be? 6 points clear, wouldn't it? Obviously, full to play tomorrow.
6 clear? Yeah, it'd be 6 clear. Yeah, with why? Who they got again? Palace.
Yeah.
Come on, Palace. Like Palace still aren't safe either. Like they could be stuck out of the relegation zone, but come on, Palace, need them.
I would have thought so, but Palace have picked up a couple of results last couple of weeks. They're so bad now. It was pretty much like when we went to Palace and we scored 2 goals in the last minute. That's what they did last week, didn't they?
Yeah.
They got battered and they won 2-1.
I think they're just the same as us, to be fair. Like, even in our game at St. James's a few weeks ago, we were absolutely unreal. Probably the best we've played all season, but still didn't get any points against them. I think they're just in the same situation with their manager. Like, we've mentioned it in our last couple of previews. Absolute fucking dinosaurs. Like Roy Hodgson is finished. Isn't it 72 or something? Like, mate, you cannot be still fucking managing. Like, just retire, mate. There's no point. You're just literally relying on Zaha. Without Zaha, that's shit. Like Steve, I was gonna say Steve Bruce, like the other one, the other dinosaur, not Bruceosaurus, Hodgesaurus. They just need to fucking retire these old cunts.
They do, but they just hate the waves and just picking up millions of pounds a year for being shite at jobs. So you can understand why they're chilling out.
Roy Hodgson's wife literally must either fucking hate him or they've just got a mega mortgage. Like for him just to still be, for him to still be working. It's like, you can't retire yet, Roy. He's probably been wanting to retire for the last fucking 7 years, but the wife's being like, now we still need that money, Roy.
I think the wife's just fucking, new kitchens, new TVs, trips away all the time, Old ball in the box for Wolves. Shelby gets rid of it. I can't say that I've seen that because I was out with Keg.
I haven't seen it either yet, to be honest. Like, I've been out and all. I've had a pretty busy day. Just got back in time to do this, so I haven't really seen any of the highlights today.
I've seen a couple of people in the group chats and I've seen it was an absolute shambles.
Controversial, missed 2 penalties as well, apparently. Dodgy disallowed decision, and was there not something else? That was some other talking point as well. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had two missed penalties, VAR decision, and I think they missed an open goal. think they missed an open goal,
Jesus.
2 penalties, and had a wrong VAR decision against them.
Look on the side, a big sound there, like.
Right. Big up Diego, always in the comments. Appreciate the support, Diego. We hope you get a result tomorrow as well.
We need your lot to sort out, Diego. Give her a helping hand. Keep that cushion at 6 points. As it stands anyway, Newcastle still got to do their job with 20-odd minutes remaining.
Mm-hmm. I think Albertinho just pulled a muscle there. I don't think there was a challenge or anything. I think he just overstretched.
Wolves have been really poor. We've got to make sure we hang on this 3 points. Yeah, like.
And we really do. I've got 1-1 on, so it wouldn't surprise us. The last few
I'll tell you
games.
to put it on. 1-1. I knew it was going to be 1-1. Like.
4 games in a row in all competitions, both home and away. This fixture's threw up a 1-1. That's been a bit late drama now, wasn't there? Was it not? Was Matt Doherty at home last season, or was that the season before? That was a late equaliser. Like that's either just a little bit of late drama, or it's just a proper boring 1-1.
Just get it on now. It's going to be like Mike Dean to give away a penalty to Wolves in the last minute or something. 1-1.
Oh, who's their penalty taker? Is it? Oh, it's Ruben Neves, isn't it? Get Ruben Neves on next scorer.
Right. What odds did he get for 1-1? About 6-1, was it?
I think so. Yeah, well, it wasn't the best, but it was decent.
Never is for a 1-1, but you got a lump on it.
Pissed off about that other one though, because I'm sure fucking Wolves got a first half corner. 6-1. Price boost.
Boost G. We haven't done out of any worth though lately, especially since Murphy's came on. We haven't caused much for a threat, but we're going to make the final sub now with 20 minutes to go. Matt Ritchie's coming on. Our pleasure, Dan. Thank you for helping us through lockdown as well. Works both ways, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the support. Appreciate you tuning in. And I think that's a bit of a brave one from Brucey. That like to make your last change and everyone's been dropping like flies.
Well,
typical,
isn't it?
Just like Jacob Murphy, bringing on Richie, who hasn't featured for weeks.
Mm-hmm. Still 20 minutes left. Like usually, he either doesn't make it until the last minute, or he makes them fucking too early.
I think that's a silly sort to me, right? Because I would wait and see how the game pans out. Because if Wolves score, just gets past through at the back post.
Who's coming off?
That one's in the back post. Oh, Lewis just gets his head to it. Corner to Wolves. Because for me, if Wolves get the equaliser now in the next few minutes, and we've got 20 minutes to play, I'd rather wait to make the sub 10 minutes to go, bring on a Gale or bring on a Carroll and try and go for the win.
It's going to be like the Southampton game all over again, isn't it? We're forced into 2 first half changes. Hendrick got sent off. Then we took Maximin off tactically. And then we lost Shaw. So we ended up down to 9 men. Like, are we going to make that mistake again, are we?
Oh, yeah. It looks like we are.
Yeah. Like, God forbid anyone else goes down or gets sent off. We're fucked.
Yeah. Well done, Murphy. Go on, get away from him. Fraser's it. Oh, I didn't see the last one there. Cody was still there.
I thought he was clean through there, you know.
So that. Good idea.
Matt Ritchie's coming on for Emil Kraft.
All right.
He doesn't look right coming off an now, so I think that might be another injury because that's a very strange sub.
Breathing out his arse, like, isn't he? Bit of a limp up.
Is he going right? I think he's going left, so maybe Lewis going to right.
Jesus.
Oh no, Lewis is still there. Oh, I've got no idea what we're doing here.
Yeah, the Steve made the review. Shall we ping one in the box from the free kick? Joey's there. Takes it down. Good work by Willock. Nice footwork. Crosses it over to Zanny. Fraser there, now going to find him in the body of 4-5 Wolves defenders now. Oh, Wolves give it away. Lewis. Fraser in the box. Tees it up. Richie. Shelby. Joey. Shoots. Straight at the keeper. Not bad build-up play.
I like these having a go, Julian. Oh, he's had a couple of shots on target. Like, haven't tested too much, but, you know, like, have a shot on target. You never know what's going on.
Nice. Going for the Pappy CC's, he's just lashing out. See what happens. Cheers to that, mate. Appreciate it. Rolls up the other end, ball in the box. Free header. There we go. Fucking 1-1. What did I tell you about?
And let's just say, get fucking Ruben Neves on next goal scorer or not.
Neves, aye. Did you put that on?
I didn't know.
Aye, fucked up there. Like.
I've got one more on
as well. Look like Dubravka should have done better there, you know. Watch the replay.
He was on a bit of a stretch, runny, but I could have got a better hand to it.
Lewis just gets beat every time. Too easy, man. Free header like that. Nah, Dubravka's got to save that, mate.
He has, like, not a strong enough hand to it.
Is that, is it rust? Why he's not getting to that? But he's got to save that. Like,
yeah. I say
it's not even right in the corner.
I know. I say he gets a good hand to it, but it's just a poor one. It's just a soft one. He's just, he's trying to claw it away, but just, I think it hits him more on the wrist. I think that's just the old rust that, like.
That is absolutely shit, man. The first thing Wolves have done all half. 15 minutes to go and they get the equaliser. The first thing they've done all half, man. Haven't even had a shot on target.
Fuck's sake.
Why are Clark and Lascelles on the same man as well? It was Hayden that was trying to get his man there. Fuck me, man. Free header. How can you give someone a free header like that? Clark and Lascelles both stuck to the same man. Where's the communication and organisation there? Absolute shite. Look, and now with these always subs, that's what I fucking said now. Unless it was Kraft's injury, this is when, now that the game is level, bring Carroll or Gale on. Now we cannot though, because everyone's dropped like flies. We're in the shit now, because if these injuries are serious.
Yeah.
To Almira and St. Maximin, if they're even out for 2 weeks, if they even miss 2-3 games, that's about front three gone. Obviously, Wolves and St. Maximin and Almiron both gone for a couple of weeks.
The awful thing is that those are replaceable. It's just how do you replace them? Like, how do you replace them with? It's going to be Joe Linton, Gale, Richie, Murphy, like no one that you really want to put there. But like even like Kraft, we're down to no right backs. Like Richie's going to have to play there, or Lewis, or fucking whoever. Like, just this squad's just not deep enough to deal with this kind of stuff.
Probably rush Manquillo back. He's been pictured training for half a day.
No, I might as well. I've had 1 day's training, and I'm not meant to be back for another 4 weeks. But I just got to start, mate.
We have pissed this up the wall, yeah. We should be out of sight, man.
No, that first half performance.
Wolves have been so bad. Like, we should have took our chances. And now we've been unlucky. Almiron at the pros have been a couple of players have been forced off due to injury, but we still should have done enough, man. But there's still a chance to do it. There's still a chance to do it. 15 minutes left. We've got a good position for a free kick. Yeah, it looks like Richie's going to swing it in left foot. You got Lascelles, Clark all forward. Oh, well, lads, man. Come on, please. Fraser takes it right footed. Oh, Lascelles nearly got there. Oh. Just Dubravka to make a mistake there. Now he's been called to come back in. Lascelles still fought forward. Yeah, can he pick someone out? Oh, can he? Fuck, man.
You know, like Murphy jumped over that. Murphy could have had it.
What was that about, man?
Murphy leaves it to Willock. Was nowhere near Willock. Answered for a throw. As if Kraft's out, like this just proves how shit their decision making is. Should never have let Yedlin go. We shouldn't have let Lejeune go. But we probably could have let Matty go.
Mm-hmm.
Why is fucking Atsu still in the squad?
Atsu's going to be playing next week with West Brom at this rate.
I might as well. We've got anyone else.
Being the front three, because every other fucker's in it.
Fucking hell, man.
Shabby, that's a good ball, Jacob. Maybe. However, maybe. Fouled. Ah, mano. Everyone's forward again. It's a deep one for Shelby to whip in. 12 minutes left. 1-1. That's a great ball. Clock. Oh, a bit far out and over the bar.
No, 12 minutes left. It's gone quite quick the second half.
Yeah, isn't it? The winner's there to be had now.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Have Wolves even made a sub?
No. Don't think so. No, you got it into the last 11 minutes without a change. People watching Nottingham Forest.
Oh, that's a poor clearance by the ref guy.
He just lost his foot a little bit, didn't he? Ah, man. Like.
Oh, shit, they're in. Back post.
Oh,
I thought my team was going to come into action there, but he's given it the other way.
Right, so we're going to keep with Dubravka for the rest of the season now, or we're going to fucking chuck Darlow back in next week?
Nah, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
I think like we've made the change now, we might as well stick with Dubravka. Like, yeah, he could have done better there. Like, Darlow's been a hero of the season, but we can't keep chopping and changing because that's going to fuck with morale.
I did like
I think we need to just stick with Dubravka now. Like, I know a lot of people are going to be calling for Darlow to come back, but we can't be keep doing this all season because people have been calling for Dubravka for weeks now.
I can't lie. I've been calling for Dubravka to come back in. Like,
yeah, I think it was the right move. Obviously, like he's made a mistake. Fucking mistakes happen. Like goalkeepers get pinpointed on their mistakes more than any other position on the field. Yeah, he could have done better with that, but like there's no point in dropping him now and putting Darlow back in. If Darlow makes a mistake, are they going to drop him and put Dubravka back in? Like, we kind of keep going in circles. We need a solid number one. That's the thing with a goalkeeper. It's the only position on the field. You need to have some like momentum just to keep the morale going, keep them in the position.
We haven't got a solid note now, like especially with the injuries going forward. We haven't got a strike out of now. We keep. I should be. St. Maximin's just got injured. Miron's injured. We don't know what's going to be going on next week. But obviously, the extent of the injuries, we don't know. Good work by Jacob Murphy.
That's class.
Oh wait, Joey, give an option in the box. Go on, he's going over it. Go on, Joey. Oh, fly! Oh, never in a million penises.
That was unreal. Was it Murphy or was it Willock?
Jacob Murphy, unbelievable stuff.
That's unbelievable by Murphy. Joey with a shot
on
on target. He's calling a handball, and now it's not a handball.
It's off the line by the defender. Joey beats the goalkeeper, but unbelievable run by Saiss.
Saiss, like blocking off the line. Joey's calling a handball, but ref's not having a look at it.
That could have went anywhere, man.
Hell. That was unbelievable by Murphy, though.
Good for Joey. I would love to see I hit the back in it now.
Oh, definitely.
I was mint by Murphy. I'm surprised he didn't shoot himself.
Yeah, he might as well have. He's done the hard work.
Corner in. Richie, fuck off.
Richie, have a day off.
It's just totally.
That's why he shouldn't be playing right back. He hasn't got a fucking right foot in him. Oh man, that's awful.
Jacob Mayfield, that was quality.
It was really good play, that. There's the first change. Willian Jose off for Fabio Silva.
Get your money on Fabio Silva to get the winner. But unbelievable work from Wolves that there. You got Sace at the back. See people in the comments there shouting for handball. But he hit his back to me. Like, he wasn't facing that way anyway, was he?
I didn't really see a good enough. I didn't really have good enough look at it, to be fair. Like, I'm pretty too sure.
Could do with the Mike Dean VAR check. That's what we could do with him.
I could have done with someone looking at it, like.
All right, we'll see a replay.
Instead, we're just going to say Ruben Neves' goal instead. No worries.
Well, you just see Dubravka fucking cocking up, isn't it? Should have had fucking that Sison goal for instead. It's horrible. The more you watch it, the worse it gets. He's leaning back. There's not that much power on the header. You kind of just blame Dubravka though, because the defending is hopeless for it now.
Yeah, it's poor. It is poor. All ends up like.
The cross came in too easily. Simple step over and go. There was no one on the man. Unfortunate timing that, like, for fucking Dubravka to lose that shit, like. He's making a mistake at this point after all the attention's on him. It's... Six minutes to go.
Another change. Is it? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Juve or whatever from Liverpool. Come out for Nelson Semedo.
Aye. Oh, yeah, man. Away, lads. Mental the amount of chances we've had this game, and I've only scored one goal.
First off, we should have been 1-0 up going into half time. If that Lascelles goal was 2-0, game would have been done by then. Wolves wouldn't have come back into it.
You're going to think now, if they've had two or three like shots on the penalty spot where we haven't scored. Obviously, Willock had one, Jonathan's had one there. I think we had another one now. Shots where they've been close range. Got to be finding the back of the net from them positions, man. This is good work from Willock though, powering away. Overlap run by Lewis, finds him. Here's a crosses.
Not enough.
It's a good ball over the top by Murphy. Richie squares it. Fraser, Shelby. Is that a corner?
Aye. Shelby just hasn't got a left foot. Fraser was scared to shoot there. Shelby could have had one on his left, but didn't have the confidence. Just drilled it and got a corner out of it.
4 minutes left. Newcastle to try and get 3 points at home to Wolves. Ball whipping from the corner, headed away. Cody's down. Cody, someone's down for Wolves.
Kind of Cody takes a big punch to the head off Rui Patricio. What happened to that Max Kilman? I think he's on the bench of the day, but I think he just got fucking dropped from the team, didn't he? He came in, was doing really well.
I've got my fantasy team just on the bench, like, but I think he played a week or so ago and got about 6-7 points, and I had him on the bench. But He comes in and out of the team, I think. It's highly rated, though, I think.
I'm doing alright so far this week. Like, I'm fucking killing it.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even checked mine. Like,
I've got Ruben Diaz and John Stones in. They both scored the day at centre back.
nice.
Could have kept a clean sheet, like, but that didn't happen. I've got Emmy Martinez in. He kept a clean sheet. So doing alright.
I had Antonio, like, that's the only thing I know of.
No,
Antonio got
I
him in. And Martinez, I got Martinez as a keeper.
He kept a clean sheet, so he's got a few points. 7 points for Martinez, 8 for Diaz and Stones. That's it.
Clever by Shelby with the free kick there, to be fair. How are Newcastle? 2 minutes left. Typical 1-1. I see it every time. I can't even bet out again. I've lost on that. I tell you, when Taylor won that bet, I see his lump it all. Everything you've just won there, 200 quid, put it on 1-1. Said that 10 hours ago. 1-1 all the time against these, man.
Yeah, 4 in a row, set to be 5. Shite, man.
Should have been 2 or 3-0 to us, man. Well, 2 or 3-1 now. Should have. How have we only scored 1 goal this game, man? Shelby's doing up laces for a long range here, I think.
I hope it pays off.
Murphy. Is it another last minute free kick from Murphy?
It's
Did it at Molyneux.
Did
it at Molyneux. Do it again, Murphy, lad. There's Murphy over it now. He's going to take it. Oh, blocks.
Straight into the wall. I was way too far out. That's nearly fucking 35 yards. I was like, why are you even shooting from there?
Yeah. Oh, Traore is away. Good job he fucked up his pass and put it out of play.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading for a point. And for me, a point is not enough.
I don't even know what that 1-1 does for me, bet, because I've already lost 20 quid today. It'll do 17.50, or I can cash out now for 12.95.
Nah, it's finishing 1-1 this. I'm cash you.
I'm leaving that like.
Go on, Willie. Oh.
Oh, Newcastle, man.
Oh, Traore in the box. Gives it a... Ooh. Puts it wide there.
Who's number 19?
I've got any idea. But it's an awful finish. You should do better there.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes of out of time. Big 5 minutes.
Fucking hell.
It was Otto.
Oh, Johnny Otto.
You know Otto, didn't you?
I'll boot that Otto.
Drives the buses in Springfield for the kids and that, man.
Good reference, I like it.
Just. Sure, he crosses. Oh, all over the place at the back again. There's that Fabio Silva. Is it off? Neves is the area. Hope it in. Oh my god.
Silva, done by Clark.
Clark got the way of Fabio Silva there. Look, it was in the form of play to the young and the back stick. Corner to Wolves there. Just a couple minutes left though. Corner from post, still got it. Cross back in. Oh no, piss off. Oh, Dubravka, what a save. What a save the Braff guy makes up for
Oh,
that
how's he
mistake
kept
there.
that out?
Fabio Silva, I tell you.
Oh, from point blank range, push it onto the bar, out for a corner. What a save!
I'm buzzing for the Braff guy there, as long as he obviously will hold on to this, because that'll do wonders for his confidence. He would have been shot the shit out of there.
That's why he needs to be number one. Like, yeah, he's made a mistake, but that save is the quality. That's why he was so important to us last season.
Oh, it's a replay. I thought it was another one.
That's 2 good saves in a row. That like for like.
Say what? That's Fabio Silva. Shit, just missed 2 massive chances. Bloody hell. What a save that's from point blank range. Pushes it onto the bar. Yeah. And it still looks like it's going to drop in and out.
I know. That's a really good save.
Yeah, unbelievable save. Oh, Joey gives it away. It's all Wolves, yeah, like.
Yeah. Oh, there we go for it. We never have anything unless we're 1-0 down and we've fucking lumped Andy Carroll on. We've never got nothing to show for our last few minutes. At 1-1, Brucey's like, sorry, it's like just fucking let them have possession. Sorry.
Two minutes left. Yeah, see all Wolves there coming towards us again now.
When you replay that, the Braff got a save. Fucking hell.
Traore's done him.
Blank.
Here comes the Mike Dean late drama, maybe.
Aye. It's coming. We're in stoppage time now. It's time. It's time.
Right.
1-1.
There it is. Free kick to Wolves.
1-1 in the final 2 minutes. It's Mike Dean time.
Yeah, I could have went any. It was a good save by the ref. That still could have went anywhere. Like,
I literally could have.
Hits off his shoulder and just clips the ball. And then even bounces off Clark and comes in.
That's what you got to do. Just get behind it. Get any part of the body behind it. Save it.
One minute ago.
Oh, man.
Wolves. And did you get to... Oh, Newcastle might do anything for a fucking last minute winning. Yeah. Joey, there's a chance. Shelby. Back to Joey. Lewis with the overlap. Shelby in the box. Oh, however, Mikey give away penalty, man. Now it's not a penalty, we just give away.
Be a hero, Mike. Be a hero.
It's your time to shine, Mikey. Jacob Murphy. It's just too many Wolves players back now, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Where free is that? Lewis. Oh, Lewis, man, what the friggin' hell was that? That's going to be it, isn't it? Oh, there he is. I've just looked at the screen. You're ahead of me. That's 1-1. That is full time. That is 1-1, and it has gone. And for me, a point, not enough there. Like, point, not enough. But stay tuned. The channel will have the instant reaction coming up straight away because it's 2 a.m. here in Dubai, so I'd like to get that out of the way and go to sleep. And then obviously, Keg will be back with the usual player ratings with Kendall Rowan. So stay tuned. Plenty more reaction to that 1-1 draw with Wolves. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel TV. Smash that like button and enjoy yourself.